45 is added again. 45 said that Ukraine envoy Yovanovitch wouldn't hang his picture up in the embassy. Fact check, there was no official portrait for most of the 2017 season for 45. After more than a week of public impeachment hearings, 45 called in to Foe and Friends for nearly an hour. Actually, the show should be called Foe and Enemies. For nearly an hour on Friday morning to fume about the probe and attack the witnesses while promoting various conspiracy theories, which he's very good at doing, other than lying. One witness in particular drew 45's ire, Marie Yovanovitch, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, who last week testified that she was recalled from her post amid a smear campaign led by 45's personal lawyer, dumbass Giuliani, who claimed she wasn't doing enough to combat corruption in Ukraine. The squatter, however, was focused on a different method. He went on to say that she wouldn't hang her picture in the embassy. 45 said she is in charge of the embassy. She wouldn't hang it. It took like a year and a half or 2 years to get the picture up. She said bad things about me. She wouldn't defend me, and I have the right to change an ambassador. Why the fuck would she defend you when you bash women at every damn turn? This was an Obama person. She didn't want to hang her picture in the embassy. The squatter continued. Standard issue put the president the president of the United States picture in an embassy. This is not an angel, this woman. Okay, yeah, you're not an angel either. And technically you're not president, you're just squatting in the White House. It's true that the presidential portraits are traditionally displayed inside the lobby of a federal building, including courthouses, airports, and U.S. embassies abroad. But it appears that the White House may be to blame for the delay in getting 45's picture hung inside the embassy in Kyiv. In September of 2017, 8 months after 45 started squatting in the White House, the Washington Post reported that federal agencies were still waiting for the official photographs of the commander-in-chief from the government publishing office, the printer of official portraits. The office said it was waiting for the official photo files to be supplied by the White House, which said it was still in the process of creating the official portrait. Once it's been produced, the White House photo office will distribute it to all of the agencies and other requests, White House spokesman Lindsay E. Walter said in a statement at the time. On Halloween of 2017, the White House announced it had finally produced a portrait and would begin distributing it to federal office buildings. Some person said, I was in charge of the U.S. Embassy in London for much of 45's first year, said Louis Lukens, a former deputy chief of mission at the U.S. Embassy in London, tweeted in response to 45's comments, we didn't hang his picture either. Why? It took the White House almost 15 months to get official photos sent to embassies to hang, and we were instructed not to print other photos. A source for Yovanovitch's legal team gave NBC News a similar explanation. The embassy in Kyiv hung the official photographs of the squatter, vice squatter, and Secretary of State as soon as they arrived from Washington, D.C. I wouldn't even hang his picture up.